Hi everyone, and welcome back to the fall room by room tour. So today we're going to do the corner bedroom. I call it the corner bedroom because it's at the corner of the house. And we'll do the hall bathroom. So we're going to get started. And if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by, taking your time to watch. And thank you to all of my subscribers. I appreciate it so very much. Now this room has gotten a little more stuff. Now you know how that is. I've added a little bit here and a little bit there like we always do. We find things that we really like and that we enjoy it, and we want to put them out for display. So I am definitely not a minimalist. I am a maximalist. But I also look at it is that I have all of my collections out so I can enjoy them. So let me get this turned around and I'll show you the rooms. Okay, so this is a view of the whole room. So we'll start here. Now, I've had this collection up for quite some time because I do like the tarnished silver. I don't know, I think it's pretty. So I basically did a collage. And here, there we go. This Chester drawer, I got it in Florida. And the things that I collect, you know, old sewing stuff, baskets, pen holders. I think that's really cool. That was definitely a handmade thimbles. I mean, a perfect collection that does not take a lot of space. I love the old pictures. And this sewing machine lamp. I think I've decided that you can make a lamp out of just about anything. And here I had found some beads and some of the old sewing stuff, and I just kind of added them to the straight pins. Now, I think I only have 2 dress forms in the house. Now, if you're wondering, that is my Christmas closet. I did a little bit of rearranging. These were in the living room, so I thought they would look nice in here since I use a lot of blues. Todd found this piece at a yard sale. And I found those pictures, and then I had the frame, and I finally put them together several years ago. And I love the small little oil lamps. And these, I love looking for these. I added a few touches of fall in here. And I forgot I had a seed box. And the little yo-yos. These are really tiny, but I thought they would be pretty. A little crocheted purse. Just enough to hold a little bit of change and maybe a lipstick. They did not carry large purses back then like we do now. And one year, the kids sent me some roses for my birthday, and so I saved one. And I have a spinning wheel. You know, not every room could handle a spinning wheel, but I absolutely love it. It makes me think of this couple. Maybe she sewed, he was a hunter, and they had a one-room log cabin. And let's don't forget the cradle where their babies slept. Yes, I have Crocs all over this house, all different sizes. This could have been like a candle box. And you know that that's some of Bridget's creations. Now this wardrobe was Todd's mom's, which she is still alive. She is 96 years old, and she gave this to us because it had been in her family. You have to have a chair. We definitely have old shoes. And that was their wedding invitation for Todd's mom and dad. This was his mom's wedding dress. That was his mom when she was a little girl. And I just have a suitcase and a hat box and more old shoes up there. Now, on the other side of that door is a mirror, but I kind of wanted to cover up because I wanted it open. Yes, there's a lot, right? Do you think it's time for me to thin out? But I got those at a yard sale. And not too long ago, I got those at a yard sale. Yes. I was so excited. Now there is a coverlet and a quilt top, a 10. Just oval boxes. Inkwells. And I had to have a bonnet. And it is on a hat form. I got those not too long ago. A peg. Everybody needs a peg. I'm trying to think. I don't even remember where that shelf came from. These pictures are so pretty. We were at an estate in Florida and picked these up. And this little cubby. There's a lot of stuff on it. That's the one great thing about having a cubby. You can just add a little bit of everything. Ribbon, books, letters, birthday candles. And you know I had to add some stone fruit here. A top hat. Is that corn broom or broom corn? I don't know, guys, but I absolutely love it. And have you ever thought about how many oil lamps you have in your house? Maybe even the baskets? Now, this is a great solution. If you don't have a lot of primitives, you could always hang them up on the wall. And before we go any further, let me show you. Now, I just tied a little bit of string around the corner and put a nail in the wall, and that string just kind of hangs on that. And yes, I definitely love the coverlets. Isn't that pretty? And then I added a basket as if she just got through gathering from the garden. But I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love fall. And I just have a, I think they're called eyelet dust ruffle that my friend Gail gave me. And a little small table. I think this is a candle table. And of course, some more of Bridget's creations. There is definitely so much to see in this room. I can just think of some of the history. Okay, I'm gonna back up and we're gonna check out the hall bathroom, which is right next to it. And yes, I saw this in Ohio, and I just had to have it. She did a great job. Added just a few tiles for the fall. And also added those dried sunflowers to the dress, just to kind of give it a little bit of fall. And I brought in one of my little Crocs. And over here, I use a wood tray for my toilet paper because I think it looks nice. And when you have guests, they don't always want to look under the sink to get toilet paper, which I totally understand. Now that is a dresser mirror. The other one that was there was just really not my style. So I just turned it upside down. Now those would have been on where you could put them on pegs. And I just covered those books with the old material or even the ticking. I made those little hearts out of old quilts. And the little small stools. And I thought this time, since I had purchased so many of those napkins on clearance, I thought I would use them in the bathroom so they could dry their hands. Now these frames I painted, and I took double-sided tape and just attached an old picture instead of opening them, redoing them. And then this little cabinet. Oh my goodness, guys. I absolutely love this little cabinet. And it's kind of like, if you needed anything while you were in the bathroom back in the day, ointment, tablets, Band-Aids, it's here. But I chose the blue, the tan, and the cream. They all come in different colors. And those flowers, they're metal. And I guess I'll give you an overview after the fact. I'm sure maybe this winter I will paint the bathroom gray just like the rest of it. But I kind of like the blue for right now. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. You don't have to add a whole lot of fall, but just a little bit here and there does go a long ways. And that's kind of like what I did in these two rooms. Alrighty, my friends, thank you so much for watching, being here, and supporting this old so-and-so while she piddles and plays around this house. So until the next video, guys, I'll see you then.